passed away at the age of 78. Her family confirmed her death in London, though no specific cause was disclosed. A figure of resilience and reinvention, Faithfull's life was a tapestry of artistic brilliance, personal tumult, and unyielding survival. Born in 1946, Faithfull emerged as a teenage folk sensation with her haunting 1964 debut, As Tears Go By, penned by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. Her ethereal voice and striking beauty made her a symbol of the era, immortalized in Rolling Stone's lore as the inspiration behind classics like Wild Horses and Sister Morphine, for which she earned co-writing credit. Yet her fame was intertwined with hardship, a highly publicized relationship with Jagger, personal struggles, and the loss of custody of her son marked a challenging period in the 1970s, during which she faced health battles and homelessness. Faithfull's 1979 comeback album, Broken English, redefined her as a raw, punk-infused force, blending fury and vulnerability in tracks like Why Do You Do It? It heralded a career resurgence that spanned jazz, Strange Weather, avant-garde collaborations with David Bowie, PJ Harvey and Metallica, and acclaimed memoirs. Her acting, from art house films to stage roles, added depth to her legacy, while her Commandeur des Arts et des Lettres honor underscored her cultural impact. A survivor of tuberculosis, adversity and heartbreak, Faithfull channeled life's trials into art, her voice evolving from angelic to gravelly, each note etched with lived experience. She embraced reinvention until her final album, She Walks in Beauty, a spoken-word meditation on poetry. Marianne Faithfull's life was not just a chronicle of fame and fallibility, but a testament to the redemptive power of creativity. As she once sang, "It's a cruel world, but I'll live in it," and through her music, she forever will. Dame Joan Plowright, the Tony Award-winning British actor and revered steward of post-war theatre, passed away peacefully at the age of 95. Her family confirmed her death at Denville Hall, a retirement home for actors in southern England, where she was surrounded by loved ones. Though blindness led her to retire in later years, her luminous career spanned 7 decades, cementing her as a titan of stage and screen. Born in Brigg, Lincolnshire, Plowright was a pillar of British theatre's golden generation, alongside peers like Judi Dench and Maggie Smith. With a voice described as a cello wrapped in velvet, she mastered roles from Chekhov's The Seagull to Ionesco's absurdist The Chairs, earning acclaim for her emotional depth and versatility. Her partnership with Laurence Olivier, whom she married after their collaboration in John Osborne's The Entertainer, helped redefine post-war British theatre. Their union blended artistry and devotion, with Olivier once writing to her of a love marked by gentle tenderness and serenity. Plowright's accolades spanned a Tony for A Taste of Honey, 2 Golden Globes, and an Oscar nomination for Enchanted April. She balanced highbrow projects like Merchant Ivory's Surviving Picasso with whimsical turns in Disney's 101 Dalmatians, proving her range transcended genre. Later, she became a custodian of Olivier's legacy, championing his contributions while carving her own path. "I've been very privileged to have such a life," she reflected. "It's magic." A trailblazer for women in the arts, Plowright's resilience shone after Olivier's death, as she reignited her career with roles in film and television. Her legacy endures not only in her performances, but in her advocacy for inclusivity and authenticity. West End theatres dimmed their lights in her honour, a fitting tribute to an actor who illuminated stages worldwide. Survived by her 3 children and grandchildren, Dame Joan leaves a legacy of grace, grit, and unwavering passion for storytelling. As she once said of theatre, "The magic of what is going to unfold lives on through her timeless contributions to the craft." Linda Nolan, the beloved singer and cherished member of the pop group The Nolans, passed away at the age of 65 following a courageous 2-decade journey with cancer. Surrounded by her loving family, she died peacefully on January 15, 2025, after recent complications from pneumonia. Her unwavering spirit and resilience in the face of illness became a defining hallmark of her life, inspiring millions worldwide. Rising to fame in the 1970s with her sisters Colleen, Maureen, Bernie, Denise, and Anne, Linda helped propel the Nolans to global stardom. The group's infectious disco anthem, "I'm in the Mood for Dancing," became a cultural touchstone, cementing their place in music history. With over 30 million records sold, the Nolans broke barriers as the first Irish act to achieve such monumental success, blending harmonies and charisma that captivated audiences across generations. Beyond the stage, Linda's life was marked by both triumph and adversity. Diagnosed with breast cancer in 2005, she faced recurrences with unshakable optimism, declaring herself living with cancer, not battling or dying from it. Her candidness about her health journey transformed her into a beacon of hope, raising over £20 million for cancer charities and advocating tirelessly for awareness. Even as the disease spread, she continued performing, writing her best-selling memoir and gracing television screens, including appearances on Loose Women and Celebrity Big Brother. Linda's warmth and humour left an indelible mark on those who knew her. Sister Colleen remembered her as a beacon of love, kindness and strength, whose laughter could light up any room. Colleagues like Tommy Cannon and Cheryl Baker celebrated her talent and infectious spirit, while fans cherished her authenticity. Her legacy extends beyond music. A devoted sister, Linda stood by her siblings through their own cancer battles, including Bernie, who died in 2013, and Anne and Colleen, who faced their own diagnoses. Through joy and hardship, Linda Nolan's life was a testament to courage, compassion, and the power of family. As she once reflected, "I'm still here, and in the hearts of those she inspired, she always will be." Tony Slattery, the quick-witted British actor and comedian renowned for his electrifying improv on Whose Line Is It Anyway, passed away at the age of 65 following a heart attack. His partner, Mark Michael Hutchinson, confirmed his death, noting Slattery's passing on January 14, 2025, just days after the cardiac event. A luminary of British comedy, Slattery rose to fame in the 1980s and 90s as a master of spontaneity, charming audiences with his razor-sharp humour on Whose Line Is It Anyway? His career spanned stage and screen, including standout roles in films like The Crying Game and Peter's Friends, the latter alongside Cambridge University peers Emma Thompson, Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry. Born into a working-class family in London, Slattery's scholarship to Cambridge unlocked a world of theatre, where he joined the legendary Footlights troupe, forging lifelong creative partnerships and honing the comedic genius that would define his legacy. Slattery's versatility shone in projects ranging from children's TV, Behind the Bike Sheds, to Olivier-nominated theatre, Tim Firth's Neville's Island. Yet it was his improv brilliance that cemented his status, earning him a devoted following. Colleagues and fans alike mourned his loss, with tributes flooding social media. Comedian Al Murray hailed him as a dazzling talent, while Helen Lederer, his close friend and collaborator, reminisced, "My best friend in laughter, wit, love, absurdity. We adored you." Behind the laughter, Slattery's journey reflected resilience. From a scholarship student to a comedy trailblazer, he broke barriers with a wit that transcended class and convention. His peers, Fry, Laurie and Thompson, remained touchstones throughout his career, their collaborations epitomising the irreverent spirit of British comedy's golden era. Tony Slattery's legacy endures not just in punchlines or screen roles, but in the joy he ignited through unscripted brilliance. As Richard Herring poignantly summarised "Oh, Tony," 2 words capturing the irreplaceable void left by a man who turned spontaneity into art. P.H. Moriarty, the formidable British actor renowned for his gritty portrayals of gangsters and hard men, passed away at the age of 86. Though no cause of death was disclosed, his passing was confirmed by men's cancer charity Orchid, which he passionately supported. A towering presence in British cinema, Moriarty's career spanned over 4 decades, leaving an indelible mark with roles that blended menace and charisma. Born in Deptford, South London, Moriarty's path to acting was unconventional, A former boxer and docker, he was discovered while working at Surrey Docks, leading to his breakout role as Razors in The Long Good Friday, 1980, where he starred alongside Bob Hoskins and Helen Mirren. His chilling performance as Hatchet Harry Lonsdale in Guy Ritchie's Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, 1998, cemented his status as a cult icon, with critics hailing him as one of Ritchie's most intimidating villains. Moriarty's filmography ranged from the campy terror of Jaws 3D, 1983, to TV staples like The Bill and Judge John Deed. Colleagues remembered him as a gentleman off-screen, a contrast to his on-screen intensity. Family friend Jimmy Tippett Jr. shared that Moriarty died peacefully, his wife by his side, reflecting the loyalty and warmth he extended to loved ones. Fans and peers celebrated his authenticity, rooted in his working-class background. Tributes flooded social media, with one admirer noting, "A lot of pubs I grew up in had a P.H. Moriarty." His legacy lies in elevating British crime cinema with raw, unforgettable performances. From dock worker to silver screen enforcer, Moriarty's journey embodied resilience, a testament to his talent and grit. As Orchid's tribute stated, his unwavering commitment to art and charity will endure. Survived by his wife and cherished by fans, P.H. Moriarty remains etched in film history as the quintessential tough guy with a heart. Brian Murphy, the beloved British actor renowned for his iconic role as the henpecked George Roper in Man About the House and its spin-off George and Mildred, passed away at the age of 92 after a battle with cancer. His death on February 4th, 2025, marked the end of a 6-decade career that left an indelible mark on British comedy and inspired American adaptations like Three's Company and The Ropers. Murphy's portrayal of the grumbling yet endearing landlord George Roper, opposite Eutha Joyce's sharp-tongued Mildred, cemented him as a sitcom legend. The original 1970s series, celebrated for its witty banter and suburban satire, became a cultural touchstone, with Murphy's comedic timing and everyman charm resonating across generations. His work laid the groundwork for Norman Fell's Stanley Roper in the US, bridging transatlantic humour. Beyond the Ropers, Murphy's versatility shone in roles like Alvin Smedley on Last of the Summer Wine, 2003-2010, and in theatre under Joan Littlewood's visionary direction, including Sparrows Can't Sing, 1963. A Royal Academy of Dramatic Art graduate and RAF veteran, he balanced screen success with stage passion, later voicing characters in Pond Life and appearing in dramas like Booze Cruise. Born on the Isle of Wight in 1932, Murphy's life was shaped by resilience. His 2 brothers died in World War II, yet he channeled hardship into humour. Survivors include his wife, actress Linda Regan, and sons Trevor and Kevin. Brian Murphy's legacy endures in the laughter he sparked and the blueprints he created for sitcom archetypes. As George Roper might grumble, Murphy's career was anything but bloody mundane. It was a masterclass in turning life's irritations into comedy gold. John Sykes, the virtuoso guitarist whose fiery riffs powered bands like Whitesnake and Thin Lizzy to rock stardom, passed away at the age of 65 following a battle with cancer. His death was announced via his official Facebook page, which celebrated his exceptional musical talent and remembered him as a thoughtful, kind and charismatic force whose presence lit up the room. Sykes' career epitomized the raw energy of 1980s hard rock. After cutting his teeth with British heavy metal group Tigers of Pan Tang, he joined Thin Lizzy in 1983, contributing to their album Thunder and Lightning during a pivotal era. But it was his work with Whitesnake that cemented his legacy. As co-writer and lead guitarist on their 1987 self-titled album, featuring anthems like Still of the Night and Here I Go Again, Sykes' blistering solos and melodic precision helped propel the record to multi-platinum success. Though tensions with frontman David Coverdale led to his departure, Sykes channeled his ambition into Blue Murder, a hard rock project that showcased his soaring technical prowess. Beyond the stage, Sykes was revered for his authenticity and loyalty. The Facebook tribute noted he marched to the beat of his own drum and always pulled for the underdog. After Blue Murder disbanded in 1994, he reunited sporadically with Thin Lizzy and pursued solo work, leaving an indelible mark on rock history even as he shunned the spotlight. Fans and peers alike cherished his behind-the-scenes songwriting genius and unpretentious artistry. Sykes' final days were marked by gratitude for his supporters. He spoke of his sincere love for his fans who stuck by him through all these years, the statement read. While his passing leaves a void, his legacy lives on in the searing licks that defined an era and the humility with which he navigated fame. As the tribute poignantly concluded, "The light of his memory will extinguish the shadow of his absence. John Sykes, the guitarist who played like a storm and lived with heart, remains immortal in the chords of rock and roll." Christopher Benjamin, the esteemed British actor celebrated for his iconic roles in Doctor Who and the original BBC series Poldark, passed away peacefully at the age of 90, just days after marking his milestone birthday. His family confirmed his death on January 10, 2025, though no specific cause was disclosed. With a career spanning 7 decades, Benjamin was a stalwart of stage and screen, beloved for his wit, warmth, and versatility. Born in 1934, he honed his craft at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where he met his wife, Anna Fox, with whom he shared 65 years of marriage. His early passion for acting blossomed into a prolific journey across theatre, television, and radio, earning him acclaim as one of Britain's most cherished old-school talents. Benjamin's legacy is indelibly tied to his role as Henry Gordon Jago in Doctor Who's 1977 serial, The Talons of Weng-Chiang, where his charismatic performance opposite Tom Baker captivated audiences. Decades later, he revived the character in the beloved audio drama Jago and Lightfoot, endearing himself to new generations. He also shone in the BBC's original Poldark, 1975-77, as Sir Hugh Bodrugan, embodying the grandeur and grit of classic British drama. A mainstay of the Royal Shakespeare Company, Benjamin's theatrical brilliance peaked with his portrayal of Falstaff in The Merry Wives of Windsor, 2010, a role colleagues described as a career highlight for its humour and humanity. His screen credits ranged from Midsummer Murders to The Prisoner, while his voice brought depth to countless radio dramas. Beyond the spotlight, Benjamin was a devoted family man, survived by his wife, 3 children and grandchildren, who inherit his love of gardening, cricket, and the arts. Tributes flooded social media, with fans hailing him as a luminary legend and praising a life well lived. Former colleague Lisa Bowerman shared, "Beloved by all who knew him, he created such a happy sense of bonhomie." Christopher Benjamin's career was a testament to timeless artistry, a blend of gravitas and charm that illuminated every role. As his family reflected, his passions live on in those he loved. For audiences worldwide, his performances remain a masterclass in storytelling, ensuring his spirit endures in the annals of British culture. Charles Kay, the distinguished British actor celebrated for his sharp wit and masterful supporting roles, passed away at the age of 94. His death on January 8, 2025, was confirmed by his family, though no specific cause was disclosed. With a career spanning 7 decades, Kay carved a legacy as a stalwart of stage and screen, revered for his precision, versatility, and dry humour. Born Alfred Charles Piff in Coventry in 1930, Kay abandoned a dental career after national service to train at RADA, where he won the prestigious Bancroft Gold Medal. His early work with the Royal Shakespeare Company and National Theatre cemented his reputation as a consummate character actor. From the player queen in David Warner's Hamlet, 1965, to a hilariously morose Celia in an all-male As You Like It, 1967, Kay's performances balanced theatrical flair with understated brilliance. He thrived in classical roles, Cassius in Julius Caesar, Bosola in The Duchess of Malfi, and modern works like Harold Pinter's The Homecoming, earning acclaim for his rheumy-eyed grizzling and sardonic wit. On television, Kay became a familiar face in iconic series such as Claudius, 1976, as Gallus and Fortunes of War, 1987, alongside Emma Thompson. His film credits ranged from Kenneth Branagh's Henry V, 1989, as the Archbishop of Canterbury, to a scene-stealing turn in The Importance of Being Earnest, 2002. Yet it was on stage where he shone brightest, whether in Shaw comedies, Oscar Wilde revivals, or David Edgar's politically charged Pentecost, 1994. Kay's personal charm mirrored his professional grace. A crossword aficionado and avid bridge player, he cultivated lifelong friendships with peers like Penelope Keith and Jeremy Brett. Though private, he often remarked that his family of friends sustained him. Charles Kay's career exemplified the artistry of the supporting actor, elevating every scene without eclipsing it. As critic Michael Coveney noted, he was neat and funny, a craftsman whose subtlety left an indelible mark on British theatre. His final London role, in Charlie's Aunt, 2012, bookended a journey that began in Coventry Rep, a testament to enduring passion. Survived by cherished friends and admirers, Kay's legacy lives on in the laughter, depth, and quiet brilliance he brought to the stage. Diane Langton, the beloved British actress celebrated for her vibrant roles in Hollyoaks, Only Fools and Horses, and the West End stage, passed away at the age of 77. Her agent confirmed her death, though no specific cause was disclosed. A versatile talent with a career spanning 6 decades, Langton left an indelible mark on theatre, television, and film, enchanting audiences with her wit, warmth, and magnetic presence. Langton's legacy is defined by her iconic portrayal of pink-haired matriarch Marlena Nana McQueen in Hollyoaks, a role she inhabited for 18 years with humour and heart. Fans also cherished her as Cindy Beale's spirited mother Bev in EastEnders, and Del Boy's former flame June Snell in Only Fools and Horses, where her comedic timing shone in classic 1980s episodes. On stage, she dazzled as prison matron Mama Morton in Chicago, and graced legendary productions like Cats, Billy Elliot, and Mary Poppins, showcasing her powerhouse vocals and theatrical flair. Born with a knack for performance, Langton's career began in the 1960s, spanning gritty soaps, cult comedies, carry-on films, and provocative cinema, The Cook, The Thief, His Wife and Her Lover. Colleagues remembered her as a force of joy. West End legend Elaine Paige, her longtime friend and Hair co-star, praised her fantastic voice and best sense of humour, recalling their youthful adventures and shared laughter over Newcastle brown ale. Hollyoaks co-star Annie Wallace hailed her as a legend, whose stories and laughter lit up dressing rooms. Beyond the spotlight, Langton was revered for her kindness and authenticity. The Hollyoaks cast mourned, the sound of her laughter ringing through corridors, while fans celebrated her ability to blend grit with charm. Survived by her husband Derek, she leaves a legacy of resilience and reinvention, from soap stalwart to musical theatre icon. Diane Langton's career was a masterclass in versatility, but her greatest role was as a beacon of joy. As Paige poignantly noted, a kind and special woman, I will miss you. Her spirit lives on in every laugh she inspired and every character she brought to life with unbridled passion. Paul Dannon, the British actor and reality TV star celebrated for his role in Hollyoaks, passed away at the age of 46. His representatives confirmed his death, though no specific cause was disclosed. Known for his dynamic energy and warmth, Dannon leaves behind a legacy marked by resilience, talent, and an indelible impact on British pop culture. Dannon rose to fame in the late 1990s as Saul Patrick in Hollyoaks, capturing hearts as the troubled yet endearing teen during his 4-year stint. His versatility shone across genres, from children's shows like The Queen's Nose to medical drama Casualty. Transitioning to reality TV, he became a household name through Celebrity Love Island, Celebrity Big Brother, and Come Dine With Me, where his candid humour and larger-than-life personality endeared him to audiences. Behind the scenes, Dannon faced personal challenges, including a publicised health scare linked to respiratory issues, which he openly discussed in efforts to raise awareness. Despite these struggles, he remained determined, recently preparing for a role in the indie film Bloody Love, a project director Jane Sanger called a testament to his considerable acting skills. Colleagues and fans remembered Dannon as a beacon of light, a phrase echoed in tributes from his representatives, who highlighted his unwavering kindness. His charm extended beyond the screen. Friends and co-stars cherished his generosity and ability to uplift others. Survivors include his 8-year-old son, De Niro, who inherits his father's legacy of courage and creativity. Paul Danon's career was a tapestry of reinvention, from soap opera heartthrob to reality TV icon. Yet his greatest role was as a devoted father and advocate for resilience. As the Hollyoaks family and fans mourn, his spirit lives on in the laughter he inspired and the lives he touched. In his own words during recovery, "I'm so lucky." For those who loved him, the luck was mutual. Barbara Clegg, the trailblazing British actress and writer who became the first woman to pen a story for Doctor Who, passed away peacefully at the age of 98. Her death on January 7th, 2025, marked the end of a life steeped in creativity and pioneering spirit, leaving behind a legacy that bridged the golden ages of theatre, television, and radio. Born in Manchester in 1926, Clegg's career began on the stage, with early acclaim in repertory theatre and a notable stint at London's Old Vic, where she performed alongside legends like Richard Burton and Katharine Hepburn. She transitioned to television in the 1950s, captivating audiences as Nurse Jo Buckley in ITV's groundbreaking medical soap Emergency Ward 10. Her character's dramatic exit, a tragic off-screen death, sparked viewer outcry, cementing her impact on British pop culture. Clegg's true pioneering moment came in 1983 when she broke barriers as the first woman to write for Doctor Who. Her story, Enlightenment, remains a fan favourite for its poetic exploration of humanity, directed by Fiona Cumming, another rare female voice in the era's sci-fi landscape. The tale's existential themes and clever twists showcased Clegg's knack for blending intellect with entertainment. Beyond Doctor Who, she wrote prolifically for radio, including a decade-long tenure on Wagoner's Walk, and penned early episodes of Coronation Street. After retiring from acting to raise her family, she authored a biography of her uncle, philanthropist Sir John Moores, and dedicated her later years to charity. Remembered as a quiet revolutionary, Clegg navigated male-dominated industries with grace and grit. Her work on Enlightenment inspired generations of female writers, while her versatility across mediums, from Shakespearean stages to soap operas, underscored her artistic range. Survived by her 3 children and grandchildren, Barbara Clegg's legacy endures as a testament to curiosity, resilience, and the power of storytelling to transcend boundaries. As Doctor Who fans might say, her ideas, like the TARDIS, proved bigger on the inside. Russ North, the powerhouse vocalist whose soaring voice defined Cloven Hoof's new wave of British heavy metal era, passed away at the age of 59. His death was announced by Cloven Hoof founder Lee Payne, though no specific cause was disclosed. A dynamic frontman with a 4-octave range, North left an indelible mark on metal history through his electrifying performances and studio brilliance. Born in 1965, North first joined Cloven Hoof in 1987, lending his operatic grit to seminal albums Dominator, 1988, and A Sultan's Ransom, 1989. Tracks like Highlander and Mistress of the Forest became anthems of the NWO BHM movement, blending fantastical lyricism with thunderous riffs. Despite multiple departures and returns, his final exit in 2012 was shrouded in mystery. His contributions remained foundational. Payne's tribute hailed North's world-class talent, noting his vocals as a testimony to raw skill that inspired generations of metalheads. Beyond Cloven Hoof, North fronted Welsh band Tragically, further showcasing his versatility. Though lineup shifts and industry challenges marked his career, his recordings endured as cult classics, celebrated for their theatrical energy and technical precision. Fans revered his ability to merge melody with menace, a hallmark of the NWO BHM sound. Russ North's legacy thrives in the rallying cries of Dominator and the haunting echoes of A Sultan's Ransom. For metal purists, his voice was a bridge between the genre's gritty roots and its fantastical ambitions. As Payne poignantly concluded, "God bless Russ," a sentiment echoing through the community he electrified. In the pantheon of metal's unsung heroes, North's roar remains immortal. Dame Maggie Smith, the iconic British actress whose career spanned over 7 decades, passed away at the age of 89. Her sons confirmed her peaceful death on September 27, 2024, surrounded by family. A titan of stage and screen, Smith's legacy is etched in unforgettable roles, from Harry Potter's Professor McGonagall to Downton Abbey's sharp-tongued Violet Crawley. Daniel Radcliffe, her Harry Potter co-star, hailed her as a legend, praising her fierce intellect and gloriously sharp tongue. King Charles called her a national treasure, while Downton Abbey creator Julian Fellowes celebrated her subtle, many-layered talent. From her Oscar-winning turn in the prime of Miss Jean Brodie to her Tony for Lettuce and Lovage, Smith's brilliance transcended genres. Her wit, warmth and unparalleled craft made her a global icon. As Radcliffe aptly said, "The word legend is overused, but if it applies to anyone, it applies to her. Dame Maggie Smith's light will forever shine in the hearts of those she enchanted." Olivia Hussey, the luminous star of Franco Zeffirelli's Romeo and Juliet, 1968, passed away peacefully at her home at age 73. Her Golden Globe-winning portrayal of Juliet at 15 immortalized Shakespeare's heroine, earning global acclaim. Hussey's career spanned cult classics like Black Christmas and Death on the Nile, showcasing her versatility. Her family honored her passion, love, and dedication to the arts, recalling her warmth and kindness. Survived by her husband, 3 children, and a grandchild, Hussey's legacy endures as a symbol of cinematic grace and the eternal spark of youthful artistry. Glynis Johns, who passed away at the age of 100, was a celebrated British actress best known for her role as Winifred Banks in Disney's Mary Poppins. Her career spanned over 6 decades, leaving an indelible mark on film, television and theatre. Born on October 5, 1923 in South Africa, Glynis gained prominence with her role in Miranda, 1948, and later earned an Academy Award nomination for The Sundowners, 1960. She won a Tony Award in 1973 for A Little Night Music, originating the iconic song Send in the Clowns. Her final performances included While You Were Sleeping, 1995, and Superstar, 1999. She passed away peacefully in Hollywood, leaving behind a legacy cherished by generations. Samantha Davis, who passed away at the age of 53, was an actress and a passionate advocate for the dwarfism community. Alongside her husband, Warwick Davis, she co-founded Little People UK, offering vital support to individuals with dwarfism. Born with a natural warmth and a deep love for life, Samantha appeared in Willow, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2, and Leprechaun 2. She was a devoted mother, a steadfast supporter of Warwick's career, and a woman who found joy in every moment. Despite health struggles, including a battle with sepsis, she remained determined to live fully. Her legacy of kindness, resilience, and advocacy continues to inspire, leaving an irreplaceable mark on her family and the many lives she touched. Pamela Salem, who passed away at the age of 80, was a versatile actress known for her work in film and television, including her role as Miss Moneypenny in Never Say Never Again. Born in India in 1944, she trained at the Central School of Speech and Drama before launching a career spanning decades. She captivated audiences in Doctor Who, Blake's 7, The West Wing, and EastEnders. Her performances in The First Great Train Robbery and numerous sci-fi dramas cemented her as a fan favourite. Beyond acting, she was known for her kindness, generosity, and love of animals. Whether on screen or in audio dramas, she remained dedicated to her craft. Her warmth and talent leave an enduring legacy cherished by colleagues and fans alike. Georgina Hale, who passed away at the age of 80, was a gifted British actress known for her dynamic performances in both film and television. She gained prominence through her collaborations with director Ken Russell, earning a BAFTA for Marla, 1974, and starring in The Devils and The Boyfriend. Her versatility shone in TV roles, from Doctor Who and Emmerdale to the beloved children's series Teabag. Beyond the screen, Hale delivered acclaimed stage performances, earning an Olivier nomination for Steaming. Her distinctive presence and fearless approach to acting left a lasting impression on audiences and critics alike. Her legacy lives on in her unforgettable performances, celebrated by fans and fellow actors who admired her singular talent. Roberta Taylor, who passed away at the age of 76, was a versatile British actress known for her commanding presence on both stage and screen. She became a household name as Irene Raymond in EastEnders, and later as the tough Inspector Gina Gold in The Bill. Before television fame, she built a distinguished theatre career, spending nearly 2 decades at the Citizens Theatre in Glasgow and performing with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Born in East London, her working-class roots shaped her authentic performances. She was also a talented writer, sharing her life experiences in her memoir, Too Many Mothers. A dedicated performer with a sharp wit and deep emotional range, Taylor's legacy endures through her unforgettable roles and the respect she garnered from colleagues and audiences alike. Gudrun Ure, who passed away at the age of 98, was a Scottish actress best known for her beloved role in Supergran, where she charmed audiences as a grandmother with extraordinary powers. Born in 1926, she built a rich career in theatre, radio, film and television, starring alongside Orson Welles in Othello and appearing in Doctor in the House and The £1,000,000 Note. Though she gained widespread fame later in life, her talent had long been recognised in Shakespearean productions and BBC dramas. Her warm and engaging presence made Supergran a hit, winning an international Emmy and securing her a place in British pop culture history. She leaves behind a legacy of versatility, humour and charm that continues to inspire generations. Angela McCluskey, who passed away at the age of 64, was a Scottish singer-songwriter and actress known for her soulful voice and deep artistic spirit. She first gained recognition as the lead vocalist of Wild Colonials, blending folk, jazz and alternative rock, but it was her ethereal vocals on telepop music's Breathe that earned her international acclaim and a Grammy nomination. Her solo work, including The Things We Do, further showcased her unique, haunting sound. Beyond music, she was an actress whose presence carried the same passion as her songs. A fiercely authentic artist, McCluskey was known for her wit, warmth and generosity. Her voice, described as both raw and mesmerizing, leaves behind a legacy that continues to inspire musicians and fans worldwide. June Spencer, who passed away at the age of 105, was a beloved British actress, best known for portraying Peggy Woolley in The Archers for over 70 years. Born in 1919, she built a distinguished career in radio, first joining the BBC Repertory Company in the 1940s, before originating Peggy's role in 1950. Her character became a cornerstone of the long-running series, and her performance brought warmth, strength, and authenticity to millions of listeners. Beyond The Archers, she was an accomplished writer, voice actor, and recipient of numerous honours, including a CBE. Even after retiring at 103, her legacy remained deeply woven into British broadcasting history. Her remarkable dedication and impact on radio drama will be cherished by fans and colleagues alike for generations to come. Pat Haywood, who passed away at the age of 92, was a distinguished British actress known for her powerful performances on both stage and screen. Her role as the nurse in Franco Zeffirelli's Romeo and Juliet, 1968, remains iconic, but she also delivered gripping performances in 10 Rillington Place, 1971, and on television in Wuthering Heights, 1978. A stalwart of British theatre, she shone in productions at the Bristol Old Vic, the National Theatre and the West End, earning acclaim for her versatility and presence. Beyond acting, she was a dedicated supporter of theatre education, working alongside her husband Oliver Neville. Her warmth, talent and enduring contributions to British drama ensure her legacy lives on in the many performances she brought to life. Myra McFadyen, who passed away at the age of 68, was a cherished Scottish actress whose talent shone across stage and screen. Best known for her role as Eleanor in the film adaptation of Mamma Mia, she also delivered captivating performances in Maid of Honour and the West End production of Mamma Mia, where she played Rosie. A gifted performer with a warm presence, she trained at Glasgow's Conservatoire and worked extensively in theatre, including at the Citizens Theatre and the National Theatre. Celebrated for her humour and heart, she left a lasting mark on audiences with her memorable performances. Her influence on Scottish theatre and beyond ensures that her legacy will continue to inspire future generations of performers. Yvonne Furneaux, who passed away at the age of 98, was a British-French actress known for her striking performances in European cinema. Her career flourished in the 1950s and 60s, highlighted by her role as Emma in Federico Fellini's La Dolce Vita and as the tormented sister in Roman Polanski's Repulsion. Born Elizabeth Yvonne Scatcherd in 1926, she studied at Oxford before training at RADA. She starred alongside legends like Laurence Olivier, Anthony Perkins and Peter Cushing, making her mark in Hammer horror films and international thrillers. After marrying cinematographer Jacques Nateau, she stepped away from acting in the 1970s. Her legacy remains in the unforgettable characters she portrayed.